uh, Caitlin Clark got all but one Rookie of the Year vote. She will not have the distinction of being a unanimous Rookie of the Year, and a lot of people are celebrating that. They're excited. She didn't. They stay strong. Whoever it was that kept it real and blah blah and denied her that distinction.
Angel Reese had that injury to me, and also coming off of Olympic break, Caitlin Clark separated herself. Yeah.
There was a lot of excitement for the league's rookie class during the 2025 WNBA season. Both Caitlin Clark of the Indiana Fever and Angel Reese of the Chicago Sky made history and had a big impact on their teams in the middle of the season. Both Reese and Clark were serious candidates to win the league's Rookie of the Year title. Conversely, Clark was acknowledged by AP and received the official WNBA award in early October.
Is Caitlin Clark in the room?
She sure is.
Yeah, it feels like just yesterday when I called your name to the stage as the #1 pick in this year's draft. You held the Indiana Fever jersey for the first time, and what a record-breaking season for you and the entire team, full of outstanding performances. And I know all of you had hard work and dedication as lead off with your playoffs, etc. But as I know, the best is yet to come. So.
Facts.
Congratulations, Caitlin. You are the 2024 Kia WNBA Rookie of the
However, there was some controversy surrounding the decision because Clark only received 66 out of 67 votes, and I find it unbelievable that Caitlin Clark was denied her unanimous Rookie of the Year award. Of the 67 people who voted, 66 agreed that Clark would win Rookie of the Year, while one person unexpectedly voted for Angel Reese. How could the WNBA have allowed this to happen? The WNBA has added icing on the cake by acknowledging that they had an agenda against Caitlin Clark after refusing to name her the unanimous Rookie of the Year
Caitlin Clark
award.
Wins the Rookie of the Year. There was one vote for Angel Reese, everybody else for Caitlin Clark. This is what's happening, is the voters are now putting out on social media, hey, it wasn't me. Hey, it wasn't me. Hey, it wasn't me. I don't know if somebody comes out and says, hey, I voted for Angel Reese.
Fans believe that Caitlin Clark had a record-breaking season, and they don't understand how anyone could vote for Angel. They believe that Reese had a better season and was the top rookie. They believe that Cheryl Swoops voted against Caitlin Clark, endangering her chances of winning unanimously for only the 6th time in history. I'm sure that viewership will drop even further than before when Caitlin was eliminated from the playoffs against the Sun, and I'm sure that this gives them even more reason to stop watching. The fact that viewer numbers have never been this low since the beginning of the season speaks for itself.
Did you see the overwhelming sense of panic on social media as people were realizing that they were now getting exactly what they wanted? Unfortunately for Kat Engelbert and the dump divers in the WNBA, there is no hope. There is no savior. Jealous dump divers, they are getting exactly what they deserve, and I'm here for it. I am here to watch ratings in this rancid dump crash and burn.
After a season in which Clark dominated but received little recognition, the NBA's hatred for Caitlin has escalated to new heights. Hopefully, one person can be looked into because nobody could have predicted this season and claimed that Angel had a better season than Caitlin. Finally, Caitlin Clark says, "Thank you to everyone who has helped make my childhood dream a reality." Season 1 concludes. As I reflect on the past year of my life, I am incredibly grateful. I hope to see you all in year 2. Although Caitlin Clark has made a number of strides in her rise to fame, her most recent WNBA Rookie of the Year award suggests a low point. Those who follow women's basketball are aware that Caitlin Clark had an exceptionally strong debut season, which was widely expected to win the title of Debut of the Year.
WNBA Rookie of the Year yesterday as announced by the league office. Clark received 67 of 68 votes as the Indiana Fever go back-to-back with her teammate Aaliyah Boston named Rookie of the Year just last season. What an incredible first year of historical proportion for Caitlin Clark. Not only breaking rookie records, breaking league records, breaking franchise records.
There is no denying that Angel Reese is an excellent player, but comparing her season to Caitlin Clark's is where the issue starts for her supporters. This choice feels more like a theft than a fair competition. Clark outperformed every other rookie in terms of statistical dominance and impact during the season, but now we have one vote preventing her from receiving full recognition because some voters seem to have voted for Angel Reese based more on biases or personal preferences than on performance. There has been much conjecture that Cheryl Swoops cast the lone vote for Ree, regardless of whether this is true. The majority of supporters find it offensive that Clark was purposefully excluded from unanimous recognition. Their discontent with this choice suggests a larger problem with the politics and biases of the WNBA and how they have acted against
For me, it's
Caitlin
not
Clark.
like she just broke records that were set by rookies. She broke records that were set by veterans in this league when they were double digits into their playing career. Caitlin Clark broke those records. For me, the individual performances of Caitlin were phenomenal. They were incredible. My favorite part about her rookie season was how her team started to gel around her and how her chemistry with her teammates grew more and more and more with every game. Her play was outstanding, but how she elevated her teammates was also so fun to watch. Hats off to Caitlin. Should have been unanimous, but I'm just going to stop there.
It's evident from the statistics and from watching our games that Clark was the best rookie, but she was again denied her unanimous moment, leading her supporters and admirers to believe that the WNBA is deliberately keeping her back. Winning Rookie of the Year is a huge accomplishment for any rookie, but winning unanimously is something special. With a unanimous vote, Caitlin Clark was on the verge of making history, and the recognition would have matched her incredible season. However, one vote erased that moment, and the repercussions of that decision go beyond an award.
She should have been a unanimous Rookie of the Year. And just for some historical context, a lot of time Rookie of the Year is typically unanimous or very close to it. Aaliyah Boston was unanimous. I believe Ryan Howard had about like 53 out of 56 votes. Raquel O'Neal, I think, was about 47 or 49. So it's typically close. But ever since, Angel Reese had that injury, to me, and also coming off of Olympic break, Caitlin Clark separated herself.
Yeah.
In essence, they are saying that another rookie had a better season than Caitlin Clark, so whoever it was that did not vote for Caitlin Clark for Rookie of the Year should be investigated. This will state the obvious and ask you a question. It must be hard for Caitlin Clark to believe that even though she did everything right, set records, competed at the highest level, and advanced women's basketball, she was not given a unanimous vote. It feels like a wasted chance for real recognition, even though it could have been a pivotal moment in one's career.
One thing that people forget is, as a rookie, she was the most blitzed player in the WNBA, and she still put up 19, 5, and 8 assists, breaking, like you said, the assist record. To be able to do that as a rookie in the face of that much defensive pressure, should have been unanimous.
Should have been. It should have been unanimous.
In essence, they are saying that another rookie had a better season than Caitlin Clark, so whoever it was that did not vote for Caitlin Clark for Rookie of the Year should be investigated. This will state the obvious and ask you a question. It must be hard for Caitlin Clark to believe that even though she did everything right, set records, competed at the highest level, and advanced women's basketball, she was not given a unanimous vote. It feels like a wasted chance for real recognition, even though it could have been a pivotal moment in one's career.
I don't think Caitlin Clark's going to care. In 10 years from now, do we go, yeah, but she wasn't a unanimous Rookie of the Year? I don't think we're going to care. I think that'll be the least of the awards that she wins that we'll be talking about. Yes, Marvin?
If it was Shaq, he'd still be mad.
In this case, Caitlin Clark's fan base may be among the most ardent. Many of them have supported her throughout her career and witnessed firsthand the racism and cruel treatment she has endured. Following media coverage of Caitlin Clark's bias on the court, the Rookie of the Year vote was the last straw, and now, in an official vote, her supporters concur that she deserves better.
I don't know how you come to the conclusion that she wasn't the unanimous MVP. She got a team into the playoffs when they hadn't been to the playoffs, I think, since 2016 or 2017. Led them in scoring. She led the rookies in scoring. She led them in assists. She averaged like 6 rebounds a game. She set record for scoring, rebound, assists. I mean, three-pointers.
Actually, some of her fans have proposed that Caitlin Clark leave the WNBA and move to Europe. The idea is that Clark will be able to continue her career in Europe without having to deal with the biases and politics that exist in the WNBA because European basketball leagues are known for paying their players well and treating them with respect. Fans of Clark view the European leagues as a chance for her to get the recognition she truly merits in terms of money and player treatment. The top player in the league, Caitlin Clark, makes about $76,000 to $78,000 per year. Caitlin's rookie salary in the WNBA is slightly over $300,000 for 4 years, and that's all she will make.
When they got eliminated from the playoffs, the attendance dropped, the ratings dropped. Now, I wouldn't need to know, because it's the old guard, it is this and that. So what's the reason now? Because they're trying to give you every other reason why. So now give me the reason why. She's gone. Is the old guard still watching? Why are these fans? If the WNBA is more, it is, and I get it. Why aren't people watching?
To fully understand the controversy surrounding the Rookie of the Year vote took into account Caitlin Clark's season-long dominance, which outperformed that of every other rookie and, in many cases, every other player in the league. She led the league in a number of statistical categories, such as points, assists, and minutes. Her capacity to take control of games and guide her team was evident from the beginning of the season and only got stronger as the year went on. From the time she joined the WNBA, there was a sense that she was held to a higher standard than other players, and this season's performance was admirable both as a rookie and as a player overall. The Rookie of the Year voting is just one example of the prejudice Caitlin Clark has experienced throughout her career. Clark has encountered obstacles that many believe are unfair, whether they are related to the media coverage she gets, the way referees handle her during games, or decisions made by league officials. I don't think anyone watched the 2 games and concluded that, based on stat lines, team results, or any other metric you want to look at, Angel Reese is actually the better rookie. With that player's stats records broken head-to-head, this prejudice has been particularly evident in the way Clark's accomplishments have been minimized despite her record-breaking feats. It's strange that there has been resistance to her being the league's spokesperson considering her impact on the WNBA after they left.
A'ja Wilson has had the most difficult season of her career. She couldn't get the credit she deserved because Caitlin Clark showed up, and this is proof that her life is 10 times as hard as, to get the same credit. She's MVP of the league, I think, for the 3rd time. She's won 2 championships. She's got a statue at the University of South Carolina. Have we not done enough to celebrate A'ja Wilson? Have you contributed to her life being 10 times?
The fact that the WNBA is losing out on a significant opportunity is among the most distressing aspects of Caitlin Clark's treatment by the league. Although the league has been slow to fully embrace Clark, she has the potential to become the face of the NBA, drawing in new fans and elevating the sport. There is no denying that Caitlin Clark has the talent and star power to succeed wherever she goes, whether she chooses to stay in the WNBA, travel to Europe, or pursue other opportunities. However, the WNBA is unwilling to fully capitalize on her celebrity status, which is a wasted opportunity for both Caitlin Clark and the league as a whole. Her games are must-see events, and she has a devoted fan base that follows her every move. Although she has many options for the future, Caitlin Clark's supporters will always be there for her, regardless of where her career leads her. Although the Rookie of the Year vote was disappointing, Caitlin Clark's story is actually just getting started. What about the MVP race the following year, given that Clark finished 4th this year? Although Wilson serves as the league's face at the moment, Clark is the newest celebrity and phenomenon who has shown she is here to stay. Clark is capable of competing with the best players in the league, and some anticipate an incredible 2025 season. Based on his own statistics, Wilson is the WNBA's best player, and it may not even be close. She was named MVP of the previous season after leading the league in scoring with 26.9 points per game, 11.9 rebounds, 2.3 assists, 2.6 blocks, and 1.8 steals per game. She also shot 51.8% from the field and 84.4% from the foul line. With 2 WNBA titles, 3 MVPs, 2 Defensive Player of the Year awards, and 6 All-Star selections, her career has been best characterized as dominating. Wilson is the league's spokesperson, so it makes sense that she would be selected first again the following season. Caitlin Clark's combination of offensive and defensive skills makes her practically unbeatable, but she is also the main reason the WNBA saw a huge surge in popularity this season. She came with a very dynamic style of play, shooting the ball from anywhere on the basketball court without fear, trying to get as many other players involved as possible. She averaged 19.2 points, 5.7 rebounds, 8.4 assists, and 1.3 steals per game, shooting 41.7% from the field, 34.4% from beyond the arc, and 90.6% from the foul line. These odds make a lot of sense, don't you think? The Fever had a difficult start to the season, but they bounced back and qualified for the playoffs thanks in large part to her performance. She will only get better in the league over time.